Welcome to Cat Noir Comedy Podcast, Season 3, Episode 4, The Bi-Curious Tale of Pink Tiger and Burrowing Owl.
Matt, did you know you've got 2 toilet rolls open in the bathroom?
Yep, one for each bum.
I don't have 2 bums. Do you?
Well, we have one each, hence 2 toilet rolls. I spent 14 hours yesterday writing a little K on every piece of paper on one roll and an M on the other.
I guess you could have just done the K's and then we'd have known which one was yours.
No!
Gonna have to stop you there, Matt. That is no reason to do the extended no gag.
Oh, do we have a book of rules for that then?
Yeah, we don't want to overuse it.
Could I just do a little one?
No!
Oh, come on. That's no way to use it either.
Fair enough. Anyway, I only mentioned the toilet rolls because I've used them both.
No!
Used like a pro. I'm off to collect my winnings from the bookies. Angel Life Purpose came first in 3:05 at Chepstow. My tipster, Lord Henry, is a very clever man. Maybe my luck's about to change.
Pink tiger, burrowing owl, yeah. Pink tiger, burrowing owl, yeah. Pink tiger, burrowing owl, yeah.
Good evening, Pensington House.
I've come to see the pink tiger.
Come in. I'll ring to see if he is expecting guests at this late hour. May I take your hat?
Thank you, Burrowing Owl. Gosh, I've never seen an owl this close up. You really do have very big eyes.
Thank you. All the better to see beyond what is often delivered by meth. My eyes can see the hidden body language through undergarments. May I take your coat?
Not if you can see through my breeches. I'll think I'll keep my coat on, thank you.
Okay. I will call the master.
Oh, hello. Lord Henry, to what do we owe this rather late visit? I was about to scoff a tea and tiffin supper.
Well, I'll not take up much of your time, Pink Tiger. I know what a busy tiger detective you are. I have a case for you.
How spiffing. Burrowing Owl, we will take our refreshments in the conservatory.
Yes, sir.
Unburden your worries, Lord Henry.
Well, it's Lady Henry.
A woman of great stature and beauty. We have met on many occasions, a collector of only the best rare sapphire jewellery. She always looks so decadent.
Well, not today. She's gone missing.
Good grief, well, this truly is a case for an intellect such as mine. Something to get my teeth into. First, the formalities.
My wife has been missing for 3 days now. The police have no leads. 1 minute she was there, and the next minute she was gone. Our prize horse, Mr. Fluffington, was also taken that night.
The maid, sir.
And how long has the maid been missing?
The maid?
Yes, it's not hard to notice your collar is dirty, your shirt seems unwashed.
Amazing! They said you were good. The maid, Alice, also disappeared 2 days ago.
Stable boy, I see.
And how long has the new stable boy been working for you?
Uncanny! Well, Gregory has been with us for 4 days. What does he have to do with my tale?
It's quite simple, Lord Henry. Your stable boy waits outside in the dark by the lime trees. I can see him. Now, why would that be, Lord Henry?
Bloated stomach.
Yes, Burrowing Owl. Your keen perception is quite astute. He does have a very bloated stomach.
What does Gregory have to do with this? Leave him out of this.
Indeed, Burrowing Owl. I put it to you, Lord Henry. Your wife was having an affair. She has run off with your maid, preferring the soft touch of another woman to the rough treatment she endured by your hand. She obviously tired of your bullish thuggery.
What? How dare you? Lady Henry having an affair? Preposterous! But of course, thinking it through, yes, you're absolutely right. Damn the woman. I take it you will tell the police your findings.
Of course, Lord Henry, of course. But I grow tired. I have concluded my findings, so now Burrowing Owl will see you out. Good night, sir.
Thank you, Pink Tiger. Thank you.
Let me show you out, sir, but before I do, I cannot help but notice the band of paler skin in your third finger where your wedding ring once was, now exposed for all to see.
My word.
The yellowish tint shows a week's worth of tobacco pipe holding, meaning it can have only been removed well before the time you state your wife disappeared.
Never.
You have fresh hay on your breeches, meaning you have been into the stables recently, within the last 2 days, in fact.
No.
And at some point you must have laid down and even rolled in the hay for it to have spoiled the aforementioned garments.
Really?
Your stable boy follows you around like a puppy waiting for treats.
Well, I'm sure I don't know what you mean, old boy.
Mr. Fluffington was a prize winner on the racecourse, wasn't he?
Yes.
But recently I could not help but notice in the papers he's been lacking in races won. Lord Henry, when you bring a case to the Pink Tiger, the price paid is never money. But this case is all about the money.
But I have no need for more money.
Poppycock, it all started when Mr. Fluffington lost his last race. You were so short to pay the bookie you pawned your wedding ring.
Goodness
The horse
me.
lost and I imagine ended up being served for dinner, hence the bloated stomach of your stable boy.
Rubbish. Absolute rubbish.
This is when your wife noticed and she had to disappear, down the well in the town green, possibly, looking at the dark algae splash marks on your boots. The next day, the maid was curious, so she too was murdered, in the stables after a struggle, hence the hay on your clothing.
If you say so.
You came to us to cover your tracks, but now your tracks have left the truth exposed.
Whatever next?
I expect if I open the bag of money you left, I will find some of your wife's jewellery. She only had the best. Oh, look. And of course, the insurance of Mr. Fluffington will resolve all of your money concerns.
Enough of all this. How do you intend to stop me? I'll take the insurance money and I'll flee the country.
All's in hand. Just keep an eye on the lime trees.
On the what? The lime trees?
Out of the window.
What's all this? My goodness, Gregory!
Well, Pink Tiger never did have time to scoff his tea and tiffin. May I show you out?
So, do you still see any of the guys from the radiation lab?
Nah, not really.
Oh, I take it back. I saw Dougie recently.
Oh yeah, Dougie, how's he doing?
Yeah, he's all right, but all his teeth fell out.
Oh, Struth, that's strange. Well, I saw Richie a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, Richie, I remember doing nights with him. How's he doing?
He's doing really well. Except all his teeth fell out.
Well, that's weird. Do you remember Bob, the old supervisor?
Yeah, of course. How's he doing?
He's not there anymore.
Oh, why? What happened? Nothing bad, I hope.
No, not at all. He married Barbara from accounts, and they moved out to the Bahamas and had a baby.
Oh, lovely.
Well, yeah, it was for the first few months, but then all the family's teeth fell out.
Oh, that's a worry. Can you see yourself going back to work there, then?
No, probably not. I might see a dentist, though.
Good evening, Pensington House.
Bonjour. I am Monsieur Munchin. I believe this is a residence of the Pink Tiger. I have a need for his services. I take it you are his servant, Burrowing Owl.
I am, sir. I'll ring to see if the Pink Tiger is expecting guests at this late hour. May I take your beret?
Why, thank you, Tiny Owl. Mon ami, what large talons you have.
All the better to claw the throat from an unsuspecting mink. May I take your fur coat?
No, thank you. I may have further need for my coat.
I will call the master.
Oh, hello. To what do we owe this rather late visit, monsieur? I was about to scoff a Haribo and herring supper.
The Pink Tiger. I have a mystery that needs solving.
How spiffing. You've come to the right place, monsieur. Burrowing Owl, we will take our refreshments in the lounge.
Yes, sir.
Unburden your mysteries, monsieur Monster Mushroom.
Well, it is my haunted Victorian manor. As you know, I pride myself on opening it to the public on fine summer evenings and basking in the adulation I receive for my fine establishment.
Indeed, I do know of your home. I myself have taken a few of my many, many hot dates there.
Well, it burned down last night.
Good grief. Well, this truly is a case for an intellect such as mine. Something to get my teeth into. First, the formalities.
Here you go. This is all I can afford at the moment.
A tickle in the throat, monsieur?
Oui, a dratted cold I cannot shake, I'm afraid.
Please, have some tea. Now, tell me about your mystery.
My niece has been staying with me for the past few months.
The one who had been imprisoned for arson.
The very same. And my wife, as you may know, she has also returned from prison.
For arson, I believe.
And we also have my son living back with us after the terrible circumstances in Paris.
Where he too committed arson, did he not?
Indeed. So you see, the mystery stands. I have no idea which of them may have committed the crime.
Does your house have 3 levels? Your faithful janitor waits outside in the dark by the lime trees. I can see him. Why would that be, monsieur? Yes, Burrowing Owl, your keen perception is quite astute. He does have a rather dirty beard.
Yeah, well, what does my janitor and his beard have to do with this, huh?
Indeed, Burrowing Owl. I put it to you, Monsieur Master Marchand, that your penance for inviting your family back to your house after the terrible crimes that they have committed has left you with triple arson, perpetrated by all 3 house guests, all on different levels of your home. How many sites of ignition were found?
Why, 3.
There you go, monsieur. Your riddle has been resolved.
Absolutely amazing. I am sure you are totally correct, Pink Tiger. I take it you will tell the police of your findings, huh?
Of course. But I grow tired. I have concluded my findings, and now Burrowing Owl will see you out. Good night.
Good night, Pink Tiger. Thank you.
Let me show you out, monsieur. But before I do, I could not help but notice the smell of petrol as you came in tonight. You also have a rather hideous cough. Has business been as profitable for you over the last few months as it has been in the past?
What? What are you hinting at, Owl?
Why, that with the insurance money for your home and the rest of all your family, I should imagine life will become very profitable.
No. Completely untrue.
When you bring a case to the Pink Tiger, the price paid is never money. But this case is all about the money.
Le ball de dash. What about my janitor?
Ah, yes, the one with the beard sullied by the thick stain of smoke.
Exactly. He must have done it.
I believe you've been giving the janitor coal to snack on as you made your way here tonight to ensure you had a plan B when we discovered your nefarious scheme.
What?
You brought your janitor to stand by the lime trees as a red herring, did you not?
Well, you may have worked it out, but how will you stop me? I'll just take my insurance money and I will flee the country.
All is in hand. Just keep an eye on the lime trees.
The lime trees? What is Pink Tiger doing to my janitor?
Well, Pink Tiger never did have time to scoff his supper, and he does so love the taste of herrings, especially red ones.
The smell of almost. Gag by Woko.
Good evening, Pensington House.
Good evening to you, Fluffy Face. I have come to seek an audience with the renowned Panthera and prominent detective, the Pink Tiger.
Miss Hollywood, why, I only saw your last movie last night. Come in. I'll ring to see if the Pink Tiger's expecting guests at this late hour. I rather believe he'll be delighted to see you. May I take your scarf?
Thank you. Burrowing Owl, isn't it?
Yes, madam.
Why, what long legs you have.
All the better to sprint the 100 metres and win gold at the Olympics for the Netherlands. Although that is something I have yet to achieve. May I take your trainers?
I'm not keen. If it's okay with you, I'd rather keep them on.
Fair enough. I'll call the master.
Oh, hello. Good evening, Miss Wood. May I call you Holly?
Oh, yes. Please do.
Holly.
Tiggy.
That's not acceptable, sorry.
Pink Tiger?
Better. Now, I thought I could smell the deep claret of your particular fragrance. Please, why don't you come in and share a story of your success in the movies? I see you have on only the most expensive trainers currently available on the market.
It has already been noted.
Burrowing Owl, we will take our refreshments in the boudoir.
Yes, sir.
How am I able to help you, Ollie?
There has been a theft of the highest magnitude. All of my jewellery was taken from my trailer whilst I was filming a movie called The Pin Ming August Sunstone. I played a character called Colin Pilchester.
I have seen it. Who else other than yourself had access to your trailer?
The maid, Elizabeth, my stunt double, and my director, Bertie Apswipe.
And did any of them have access to your trailer whilst you were filming?
All of them.
Good grief. Well, this truly is a case for an intellect such as mine. Something to get my teeth into. First, the formalities, if you don't mind.
Well, I filmed one scene across 11 days. The jewellery disappeared on, let's see, the 9th day.
Is it true that Elizabeth, the maid, has been in trouble before for taking jewellery?
She had taken some pearls to be cleaned, and they were apparently lost by the cleaning company.
And your stunt double had an accident last year, leaving her unable to work for some considerable time?
That is correct. She fell off a llama she was riding for the movie Llama Attack 4.
And your director's last film, Blue Balls, was such a flop it went straight to TV, leaving him very out of pocket.
That is true. Blue Balls had a long wait to be released. It didn't go down well with the critics.
I see your agent now waits for you outside in the dark by the lime trees. Why would that be? Yes, Burrowing Owl. Your night vision is quite exceptional. He is wearing a tie.
What does my agent have to do with this? Leave him alone.
Indeed, Burrowing Owl. I put it to you, Holly, that your director did indeed take the baubles which he then sold on to the cleaning company using the maid Elizabeth as a fence. It's the only explanation.
Well, you are remarkable. I'm sure you're right, Pink Tiger. I take it you will tell the police your findings.
Of course I will. I always do, but I grow tired. The case has been solved, and now Burrowing Owl will see you out. Good night, fair lady.
Thank you, Pink Tiger. What beautiful fur you have.
Oh, thank you. It's, pink like my eyes.
Let me show you out, Miss Wood. But before I do, I could not help but notice your new trainers.
You have mentioned them.
Not a pair even the finest actors of this land could afford. But you, a mere bit part actor, has a pair that look like they were unboxed this morning.
A bit part actor? What are you insinuating?
It was in fact you that stole the jewellery.
Unbelievable.
Your acting in that film was perplexing. Small eye movements to show emotion, underplayed by miles. Not a sign of your usual wooden performance.
What? How dare you?
I believe your stunt double performed your lines, giving you the perfect alibi to steal your own jewellery. Your agent then covered the whole performance up in the additional dialogue recording booth. I saw the lights from the house reflect off his type-in, a gift only a mistress would buy her lover.
That is quite some deduction.
Using my extreme sense of smell, I was also able to pick out the aroma of your particular perfume on his neck.
You may have worked it out, Burrowing Owl, but how will you stop me? I'll just take my insurance money and flee the country.
When you bring a case to the Pink Tiger, the price paid is never money. But as in at least 2 other cases I can think of, this case is all about the money. If you would just like to glance over at the lime trees.
The lime trees? Why? My agent!
Well, Pink Tiger always likes to get to the point. He was made to be doubly direct.
Those puns were terrible. Be odorless. B.O. by Woko.
Big tiger, I'm burrowing out, yeah!
Good evening, Kensington House. That's odd, there's no one here. I guess I should call the master.
Oh, hello? We don't have a guest, Burrowing Owl.
No, sir, most unusual. Wait, what's this on the floor? An invitation?
Let me see, faithful servant. Good grief, it's an invitation.
Yes, sir.
Read it to me, Burrowing Owl, I grow tired.
It says we've been invited to a coach party tomorrow at 8 a.m. sharp.
Magnificent. I am off to bed then. Wake me at 7:55 sharp.
Yes, sir.
Do I stick my arm out for it to stop?
I do not believe that will be required, sir.
Whoa! Are you Pink Tiger and Burrowing Owl? A joke I believe would have probably worked better on TV as a coach approaches a tiger and an owl.
Are you talking to me, coach driver?
That's my name. How did you know that, sir?
It is written on a large badge on your jacket.
Another joke purely for TV there. Well, don't just stand there. Get in.
I will sit atop with the coach driver, sir.
Good idea, Burrowing Owl. I'll go and find out who's invited us for this special day out. Let's see who's in the carriage.
Bonjour. Hello, Pink Tiger.
Piggy.
Monsieur Monster Munchin, Lord Henry, and Miss Hollywood. What a delight to see you all. But surely you should all be in prison for your various crimes.
And we would be, old boy, if not for a certain gentleman. They'll be talking about me, Pink Tiger.
Coach driver?
Oh, come now. Surely you recognise me.
Nope, can't place you.
Well, looks like I no longer have any need of this. I have ripped off my disguise and I'm now using my own voice.
You don't need to expressly state all of your actions.
I do. This isn't TV. A fact I am acutely aware of. See, I have now pulled out a gun.
Yes, I can see that.
Do you recognize me now?
Yes.
Say my name.
No.
You do this every time.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. I hate it.
Where is Burrowing Owl?
Sleeping, like all owls do during the day.
He doesn't usually.
Well, it's because I hit him over the head with a mallet.
Oh, really? Call yourself a genius?
Yes, I do. It is I, Zatan the Donk. Half zebra, half donkey. For the purposes of your mind drawing a picture of what a master criminal looks like, here I am. The leader of lawbreakers, controller of cartels, ruler of rouges, sovereign of supervillains.
Donkey of dickheads.
Yes, the donkey of... What? You!
This is all very entertaining, Zartan Zedonk, I must say, but why have you brought along all of these felons?
Lord Henry wants revenge for his stable boy, Monsieur Monster Munchin for his janitor, and Miss Wood for her agent. We have trapped you here, and we will soon be watching your demise.
I think that's unlikely, Zedonk.
As unlikely as this, I have slapped you.
Stop telling me what I can see you've just done.
Aha! See? I slapped you again.
I grow tired. This revenge plot will go nowhere, and I will have to dirty my paws to put you away again, won't I?
Ah, fighting talk at last.
Poor swine.
Donkey headbutt. Donkey punch.
Tail swipe.
Ow! Tail swipe you. Four hoof kick. Let's get this over with, shall we? Pass me that mallet. Excellent work, Lord Henry. Hitting him with a mallet, so he has now collapsed to the floor. You don't need to explain everything. We can all see what has happened. Help me tie him up. He will be getting a large surprise when he wakes up.
Oh no, what's happened? Looks like those ruffians got one over on me.
I'm afraid it turned out I wasn't much help, sir.
Don't worry, Burrowing Owl. We've been in worse spots.
Best you don't open your eyes then, sir.
Good grief. Those fiends have tied us to a railway track. What do they think this is, a silent movie?
They left half an hour ago. I believe the 7:45 to Paddington is now on its way.
Good job it's late as usual.
I fear that may be of little assistance, sir. I can hear it coming round the corner.
Well, whilst we wait for the Pink Tiger to be squashed by a train, let me, the great Zatan Zedonk, read the credits using my voice. You have been listening to Cat Noir using your ears. Written, produced, recorded, and edited by Matt Sanders and Kevin Chilvers. Follow them on Instagram at Cat Noir Podcast and leave a review if you like what they do. Come back in 2 weeks, that is a fortnight or half a month, to listen to more. Now, back to the action. Go! Go! Go!
Phew, that was close.
Lucky you made a romantic connection with one of our killers, sir.
Yes, it was Burrowing Owl. I guess I must offer the paw of gratitude to our liberator. Thank you.
It was no problem, Pink Tiger. Your fur is so soft and fluffy. How could I ever resist?
Now, it's been a very trying day. I am tired and hungry. If you wouldn't mind just climbing into my mouth.
Certainly. Wait, what?
Just pop your head in. It'll be quite painless.
Well, when he's finished.
Well, I suppose so, Pink Tiger. I would do anything for you.
Can we go home now, sir?
Yes, Burrowing Owl. Perhaps we could just find a little pub somewhere. I may need a Malbec or two to help wash down Monsieur Monster Munchin. He was a little crispy.
Very good, sir.